And then for the simpler explanation, if you only want to focus on the rail part, it just interlocks. You don't have to put the C channel inside the other C channel. Instead, you can make it like this. It does take up a little bit more space, but it's a lot smoother, and you don't have to use plastic because the spacers do a fine enough job. So ideally you have non-used C channel, but since I don't have new C channel, I have to make do with what I have. So this is technically you can use any C channel, but it's better if you use new ones because they're like more straight and it creates less friction. So basically you have one clamp at the top and on the first stage of the Cascade, and then one at the bottom of the second stage right here. And because one's rigid on the first stage and one's on the moving stage, it makes the entire Cascade not able to wiggle around all that much, horizontally. All it's doing is just keeping it in place. So as you can see, it does get a little bit more unstable as you get further to the top, but it's good enough so that it doesn't cause that much of an issue. Second part is this brace right here. This brace allows the Cascade to not wiggle as much and allows you to have less bracing at the top than usual, which is much better. And then finally we have this last brace right here. This last brace is, well, you want a brace on every single one of your Cascade layers just to ensure that you have like a really stable Cascade, and that helps with friction. And also we have one of these clamps on every single one of the Cascade stages. And in theory you can infinitely stack these, but one problem I've noticed is that you have to stagger the two different layers, the clamps of the different layers, just because if you have this one in the original place, this entire C channel would sit one hole higher, which is not good. So yeah, that's just a more brief explanation.